When someone asks you what it's like living in the UK, what's life like living in the UK? Are you fucking for real?
How is anyone affording to actually live in the UK? How are you managing financially? Council tax, insurance tax, income tax, capital gains tax, NHS tax.
Seeing these fucking prices for fucking fruit.
At what point are we going to stop being shafted by every single company out there wanting more money from us? Because I've just had enough now, honestly.
Welcome to 2025, where a 2-income household working full-time can't afford a kids' party.
This country is finished, man. It's actually finished. God forbid.
Today, we're taking another look at the growing pressure many people are feeling as everyday expenses continue to rise. Household bills keep increasing, essential costs are becoming harder to manage, and countless families are being forced to rethink their budgets just to stay afloat. While many are working harder than ever, financial stability still feels out of reach for a lot of people. It's a topic affecting communities across the country, and there's plenty to unpack. If you enjoy straightforward commentary on major issues, current events, and the stories shaping everyday life, make sure to subscribe and stay connected. I'd also love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What topic or situation would you like us to examine next? With that said, let's jump into today's discussion and take a closer look at what's really going on.
When someone asks you what it's like living in the UK, what's life like living in the UK? Are you fucking for real? The government are so fucking corrupt. All they want is your vote so they can get into parliament, and then once they're in, they fuck us all over. Kids killing kids. We've got homeless people that have fought for this country, living on the fucking streets, can't even get a fucking house, can't even get a property. We're fucking working all hours God sends in us so we can fucking survive, buy our food and pay our rent. We're paying for a fucking war in Ukraine that is billions and billions of pounds that should be going to the UK. There's nothing to do with fucking us. That's what's like life is like living in the UK. Is fucking shit.
Bro, how is anyone affording to actually live in the UK? How are you managing financially? Council tax, insurance tax, income tax, capital gains tax, NHS tax. Bro, you just have a million taxes and then they're going to start charging tax on the tax you pay so you can later pay more tax. Bro, I can't fathom it. How are people surviving in the UK, let alone thriving, when you just got constant payments you got to make? And bear in mind, that's excluding your standard like rent and your bills and your food and what you need for actual survival. It's like, bro, we're all paying this extortionate amount of money for what? For the services that are terrible. I can't even go see my GP within a 3-week period if I wanted to. And then this is our standard weather where it's just great. It's like, bro, thank God. I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful that I'm in a position financially where I can afford to maintain all these ridiculous payments that I got to be making. But it's like, bro, for the average working class person, bro, I feel for you, because how are you surviving, bro? I'd genuinely be out here on the streets with the regular 9-to-5 income, like struggling to even eat if it was all of these expenses stacking up and I had a regular wage. I don't even know what I'm spending money on. But yeah, right now it's looking really appealing. Like, I really understand why people are just selling everything they have and moving to Asia, because it's just less stress. You're not getting threatened from HMRC and random institutions every other week for payments that you didn't know you had to make. It's like, bro, like, I'm actually sick and tired of it. Like, I'm one bill away from just getting rid of this apartment, selling my car and just going to Asia, because like, bro, I've had enough.
You know, they have a saying in London, you can't leave your house without spending £20. I'm on my lunch break for work and I just went and got my coat dry cleaned and it was £30, and picked up 2 cosmetics and it was £15. So I left the house for 20 minutes and spent £45. So if you're thinking of moving to London, just know it's not cheap.
This country is finished, man. It's actually finished. God forbid you might actually want to eat healthy or flipping manage your personal hygiene to a basic standard, because it's going to cost you an arm and a leg. I just got some deodorant, packet of rice and some chicken korma ready meal from Sainsbury's and a drink, and it cost me £14.80. Like, if you're on minimum wage, yeah, that's an hour and a half work. If you change the equation from money to time, that's an hour and a half of your life just to barely survive. Like, what the... £14.80 for chicken, rice, deodorant and a ready meal chicken korma for £15, bro. God forbid you want to actually survive and not even have fun, just survive comfortably, man. This country's in the mud.
What in the broken Britain cost of living bullshit is this now? Just take a look at this. So we got a small latte. We got a pack of smoky, smoked crispy bacon bursts. And I'll guess how much they've just cost me. Come on, someone. You've got to know what they've just cost. Tell me what you think in the comments. And I'll put the cost of them later on because I'm shocked.
This is another reason we're leaving this country. We want some lamb mince maker kebab and it's £7.50. Look at the pack. The size of my hand. Getting absolutely ripped off in this country.
£7.50.
And I've had enough. City.
Fuck me, I've decided to be a bit more healthy instead of eating kebabs 8 days a week and watching United pissed up on Jesus Jews. Have you seen these fucking prices for fucking fruit? No wonder every cunt's a fat cunt. I mean, look at this £2-4 like that's good. You can get a fucking doner kebab for an extra £1. No wonder everyone in this country is an obese fat bastard. And since when was it £1.40 for a fucking lettuce? It used to be 59p. Last time I bought one, which, yeah, rightly so, was about 7 years ago. I mean, look at that, £1.40 for a pack of fucking tomatoes. Something for the ladies if you can afford it. £3.50. Get to fuck. You literally got to scramble around the bag in fucking bucket section to try and get anything decent for a decent price. Fuck me, forget Ann Summers. Something else for the ladies there and a lot cheaper. I mean, that's not bad. £1.50 for a double pack. That's not too bad. Now that's not bad. 80p for a fucking pie. Get yourself down to Morrison's. Thank me later.
What the actual hell is going on in the UK? I actually think it gets worse and worse every single day. We're literally getting taxed left, right and centre. It's actually getting to the point where I feel like most people are just working to survive. Like, they're literally living paycheck to paycheck. They don't do anything else other than go to work because you literally can't afford it. Like, actually, what kind of life is that? Like, what are we all doing? I think a lot of people are opening their eyes to actually what's going on in the UK now. Like, they're actually realising that we've all been kind of brainwashed into believing that we go to school, get an education, get a good job, when in actual fact that just keeps us trapped. And the lifestyle isn't even good here. The weather is crap. Everybody is miserable. I am literally fed up of being there, getting to the point where I am thinking about going elsewhere. There actually isn't any such thing as work-life balance for most people. Now, let me know, has anyone left the UK? If you've left the UK, where have you gone? Where's better? I need some options. Anyway, rant over. Let me know what you think in the comments.
At what point are we going to stop being shafted by every single company out there wanting more money from us? Because I've just had enough now, honestly. It's just taking the absolute fucking piss. Supermarkets are extorting money out of us left, right and centre. Their energy price cap has gone up again. I mean, we knew that was coming, but doesn't make it any easier. Just everything. Everybody wants more. And when are we all going to collectively say, we're not paying more? We can't pay more. We don't have any more. There's no more to give. I mean, genuinely, how much more can people take? It's just like the Hunger Games at the moment, trying to get through another day, surviving in the UK.
Good morning. I've checked my bank this morning and my water bill direct debit has gone out of my bank. And this month, my water bill has gone up from £68 a month, something, to £81 a month. Can someone tell me why this has happened? I am enduring. I do get thirsty, but I don't believe I've drunk that additional amount of water in 4 months. I watched some MP ballbag telling people that on benefits that they could live on £70 a week the other day. I'm sure their water bills, in fact all their bills have gone up as well. We are absolutely screwed.
Happy Thursday, everyone. I can't believe it is the 1st of May already. Where is this year going? It is absolutely crazy. I decided to go and do my food shopping today, and it has actually blown my mind how I have spent £300 on food to last us. Well, I don't even think it's going to last us a month. I reckon I'm going to have top-ups in between. But the price of food is absolutely extortionate at the moment, and I really don't know how people can financially cope with it. Like, it's not even like our wages are going up to mirror the cost of inflation of everything. It is just absolute madness. But yeah, what a world we live in. It's absolutely crazy. But I hope you're all having a good day and not working too hard and enjoying this beautiful sunshine. It's lovely today. Take care, guys. Bye.
Many people across the UK feel the pressure of rising living costs and increasing financial strain in everyday life. Bills, taxes, and basic expenses continue to take a larger share of income, leaving many households struggling to stay ahead. Income tax, VAT, council tax, and other charges all add up, making it harder for working people to feel any real financial progress. At the same time, wages often don't seem to keep pace with the cost of daily living. On top of that, housing costs and mortgage payments have become a major concern for many families, with long-term affordability now a serious issue for both renters and homeowners. Overall, the discussion around cost of living, taxes, and financial pressure remains a major topic in public debate, with many people calling for relief and change.
So I have been living in this country for 3 years now, right? And, you know, I had a long day at work, and I was like, let me go get myself a cheeky little half pint at my local, all right? My local, not even an expensive place. Tell me why it's £4 for a half pint now. Like, I remember when I first moved to get a half pint, it was like maybe £3, like $3.50. It was £4 for a half pint. And like, I understand inflation, Once upon a time, back in 2017, when like I was actually the bartender, when I did that research, when I was living in Oxford and I was a bartender, I know how much it used to cost for a half pint. It was giving like £2.50, £3 max. How is it £4? Bruh.
Welcome to 2025, where a 2-income household working full-time can't afford a kids' party. My daughter Mia is turning 8. She wants the proper package at the trampoline party with 9 friends, which is the least amount of kids you can have, 10 kids including her. This alone for just the jumping and food is £189.50. And here we are, both of us working full-time, trying to figure out how the hell we can afford it. And no, not because we're careless with money or we splurge out on luxuries, but because after all the bills are paid, we barely have anything left to survive with. And I think this is the reality that no one really wants to talk about. This is the 2025 reality for most people. It's not a case of bad money management or stop buying a Costa every day. The pure fact that wages don't match the cost of living. Families are working their butts off just to stay afloat, and they're feeling like they're failing their kids, and it's just so unfair. When did giving your kid a birthday party become a massive luxury in life? I just feel like we all deserve so much better than this, and we shouldn't have to apologise for saying it. So follow me and share my journey, making an extra income online, building a following. I'm here to share tips and tricks whenever I can with saving and making money, so hit the follow button and join the team.
Tell me, yeah, I'm not the only one who spends a fucking fortune on shopping. Last month, we spent £800 on food. Give and take some few little bits for Christmas, but £800 on food. Okay, my husband is a bodybuilder. Maybe that's what he needs to quit, but that's like a wage. If you spend that much money, please let me know, or please let me know in the comments how much you spend on food, just so I can compare to see if I am doing something wrong. Because I can't cope. I don't want to do it anymore. I need to save some pennies. Maybe shopping or not buying as much is the way I'm going to do that. So yeah, please give me a heads up down in the comments what you spend on shopping, and if you think how much I'm spending is absolutely ridiculous.
Can somebody please explain to me why the cost of a child's ice cream is now between £3.75 and £4.25? Hi, I'm Saf. I'm a 36-year-old stay-at-home mum to 2 girls who is living and mumming in the UK. Now, we've just pulled up to the park and Alba is definitely going to want an ice cream when she wakes up. And it just got me thinking, the cost of an ice cream these days has significantly gone up from when I was a kid, and a 99 was actually 99p. So that's just a cone, an ice cream and a bit of a flake. Now, I'm fortunate that I can buy an ice cream and it's not a problem, but £9 a time for 2 kids to have an ice cream, like, it's a lot of money for an ice cream. And the cost of living crisis is affecting everyone. Like, if you're in full-time work, if you're in part-time work, if you're a stay-at-home mum, if you are on some sort of benefits or whatever your position is, the cost of living crisis is affecting everyone, which is why I think it's so important to have an additional income in 2025. So I started a side hustle last year in digital marketing, which fits in perfect around being a busy mum. I work on my terms, I work from my phone, I don't need to be sat at a desk or whatever. I'm working as we speak, filming this video while my little girl is asleep in the back of the car, in a car park at the park. Now, if you have been looking for an additional income, if you've seen similar videos to this and thought, maybe not, then this is for you. Comment info and I'll send you everything I know about digital marketing and how I got started so you can do the same. Don't hesitate, press send, let's chat.
Good morning. I purposely do not watch the news. A, because mostly it's bullshit, and B, because it's very depressing. But I've seen a few things that are going on this morning, and one of them that really has upset me is that the Labour government are looking to private landlords to house illegal immigrants here in the UK, free of charge. Included in the payment that will be made, the very large payment that will be made to the landlords, they'll basically cover the bills and all that shit. We have got families struggling to feed themselves in the UK, here, right here. People can't feed themselves. They can't pay their bills. They can't afford to run their cars. They can't afford to function. I just don't understand. I mean, we've continuously been told that we have got no money, and yet we're whipping money out of our fucking arseholes for all sorts of different things that don't support us. It's not supporting us.
And there it is, the cost of living reality laid out in plain sight. For many people, it feels like they're constantly trying to stay financially afloat, while everyday expenses keep piling up faster than expected. Bills, rent, and basic essentials continue to take a bigger share of income, leaving little breathing room at the end of the month. Meanwhile, there's a growing sense that the gap between earnings and living costs just keeps widening, and that frustration is becoming harder to ignore. If you're tired of pretending everything is fine, make sure to hit the like button, share this with someone who gets it, and subscribe for more honest commentary. Sometimes all we can do is talk about it, but at least we're not talking about it alone.